Hey guys, it's Miss Walker. Today in this video, I want to go over our class goals for virtual learning. They will look a little bit different than our normal class goals and expectations. So I wanted to just review those with you. These are our class norms. So a norm, if you hear that in any other classes, that's basically like what you normally would see. One of them is our seat signal rule. Usually we do that in class where you have to show a certain number to get out of your seat. Virtually, to get out of your seat because of any kind of interruption at home, all you would have to do is turn off your mic and video. That way you can handle that interruption on your own without everyone else hearing what's going on. If you see them crossed out like this, that means that you are off, like your mic and your video are off. If you see that they're open like this, we can hear you and we can see you. So just be careful if you're dealing with any kind of interruption. Just know that you might be heard by the rest of the class. So just double check these when you need to do that. And once you're done handling that interruption, just return as quickly as possible. And once you get back and ready, you can turn it back on. Things that you will need for class each day. You want to establish like a normal place in your house where you do your work. Mine this summer and in the spring was my kitchen table, and I was able to like lay everything out. I had a plug nearby where I could charge my computer. It really just helped me to know that when I sat in that area, like my brain knew, okay, it's time to work. It's hard to kind of differentiate that at home sometimes, and I totally get that. So if you need any help with any of that, just ask me and I can give you some pointers. You definitely want to have a charged computer, either a charger nearby or charge your computer every night. For most classes, you will need something to write with and something to write on. Organization is huge during this whole crazy pandemic and us going back and forth between virtual and face to face, and just depending on what happens, you want to stay organized. So whether that's like a folder system or a binder with divider tabs in there, you look up some YouTube videos on how to be organized for school. Advocate for yourself, and you will have to take that initiative and do those things on your own this year. Your teachers aren't going to be with you every day in person to help you organize those things. So you really need to take ownership of that this year. These are our normal class expectations that we would have even in class. Listen to directions the first time. Respect yourself and others. That is a very important one while we are virtual, because a lot of the things we'll do are like discussion boards where you're replying to one another. We want to make sure that we're very respectful of each other. Even when we don't have the same opinion on something, you can still defend your point without being disrespectful. You want to participate in all activities and work. Attendance is a huge undertaking this year, and you want to make sure that you are participating in every single class every single day, sometime between midnight and midnight. So you have that full day, like that full 24 hours to sign in and do the tasks that you have been assigned to do. You want to follow all school rules and expectations. And as our rules and expectations change, you are going to have to be flexible and adapt to the way we change our expectations. We're doing the same thing, guys. We have to be super flexible as teachers and just adapting to what the expectations are every day. Some of the consequences, like if we do have any behavior issues, you can lose or gain points on a positive consequence. You might receive a phone call home. One of my goals this year is to give one good phone call at least every 6 weeks for each person. And, if I haven't called your parents that 6 weeks, feel free to just let me know. Hey, Miss Walker, you haven't called my parent this 6 weeks. I really, would like a positive phone call. And I want to really keep that relationship good between me and the parents. And, we are on the same team in trying to get you as educated as possible and work through this hard time. And I want us to all work together like as a family unit. You can just consider me as part of your family. Okay, I want to be there for you for school and just for life. Okay. Occasionally, I might want to have a virtual meeting or FaceTime with a parent. And then, like, worst case scenario, if we have, a bad choice happens and I might have to write you up for a meeting with your assistant principal. So, hopefully, we don't get to that point. So, here's how you can earn and lose points. For negative points, talking after pause, that's not so much right now in our virtual world, but we might sometimes use that during Zoom meetings. Negative comments, whether they are verbal or written, class interruption, or if I have to send you out of a Zoom room for any reason, that would be -10. Positive points, which are points that you can earn every day, every week, completing your warm up, completing extra math, meeting your math goals. If you stay the same, you will earn +3. If you are moving up and meeting those goals, you earn +5. Your work completed every day, you can earn up to 10 points for that work. And then if you attend tutorials outside of our normal class times, then you are able to earn 10 points every time you do that. I really like to reward when students are taking initiative and being responsible for their own learning. As the year goes on and as we develop into our face-to-face learning, we'll add more to each side. Here's how to spend your points. I'm going to go ahead and let you read over these things. Feel free to pause the video anytime that you need more time to look at something, and that's a tool that you will want to use from now on. Why are you in this class? For my 8th graders, I have already looked at my schedule and I see that most of you I did have last year, so you're familiar with our class. If you have never been in this class before, I'm super excited to meet you and get to work with you this year. I'm here to help you get better in math and better at problem solving in general. One of the things that we do in here is build up the foundational math skills that you need to be successful in your current grade level. It will put you on a better pathway to high school and beyond. I've had students that are in my class all 3 years at RMS, and then we have built that foundation so strong that when they go to high school, they are able to get into pre-AP and AP math classes. So they started out very low in math, needing a lot of extra help and a lot of extra time and resources for math. And then by the time they get to high school, they pass it with flying colors. So you never know. It might just be one concept that clicks for you and it helps you understand all your math from there on out. So don't ever give up. And the more effort that you put in, you will get results. Okay? When you're trying and you're doing your work and you are participating, those are the things that are really going to build your skill set more than anything. I cannot wait to get to know you and get to work with you. And I know Miss Garcia can't wait either. She is currently at home with her brand new baby. I actually have a picture of him right here. Look how cute he is. He's so cute. We are just super excited for this year. I mean, even though it's completely different and it's going to be weird and it's going to be crazy, we are really, excited to be back with y'all. We hated leaving in the spring the way we did. We didn't get to say goodbye. We didn't really get to have that closure. And we're ready to dig in and get back to work this year. If you have any questions about anything, whether it is school, a Chromebook, how lunches are going to work, anything like that, any kind of question that you have, feel free to email me. Like I said in my last video, I check my email regularly, so I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you guys. I can't wait to meet you. Bye-bye.